Mask up. You have to go inside and fill out paperwork.
I thought you already filled it out. We're here in the doctor's office. We don't want to deal with you.
They make you feel bad.
They make you feel bad. In reality, the doctor should just say, hey, I am just not well-rounded.
I'm not equipped to handle this.
Exactly.
Sorry.
If you guys haven't seen yesterday's vlog, you have to watch it to get today's vlog. Yesterday's vlog, because it's still the same day. Yesterday's vlog, we did Paul's GI appointment. You know, trying to figure out his Crohn's, you know, make miracles happen. And today we still have another, well, the same day, we still have another doctor's appointment. 2 more. One at 1 and one at 2, same office. Paul has an appointment and I have an appointment. And then later this week, we have more appointments. For myself, I have the oral surgeon. How scary. And then the gyno. We got a new gyno. Now, guys, you may think we're pros. We are not pros, in a sense. Like, we still get anxiety, even if it's our first time appointment. And today's appointment is, we're new patients. Because if you haven't seen our other vlogs talking about our horrible doctor stories and insurance, I will have those links above so you guys can check them out. So right now we are getting set. Paul is printing out our medication list. We both have our own, and then our beautiful file that doesn't have much. Yes, you guys may be like, Janice, is that your medical file? This is kind of a so far of this year kind of a thing, like latest blood work, latest ultrasounds, stuff of that nature. Now, we want to see my medications list. Let's see, where is that beauty? Like, please don't tell me this. Yeah. It's like papers are falling out of it. Give me a minute, guys. Watch. Seriously, so much. This is all at once. Oh my god, this is a lot. Wait, we got more back here. Alright, guys. So, yeah. All this has like files of each doctor I've gone to, all the information, every record. These are like different doctors. This is probably like mixed with 2 different doctors. One thing I don't like is that literally when I go to appointments, I used to take this, show this off, and doctors just kind of threw it around and disorganized it. So we just keep it simple and do the most latest yeah, just taking this out gave me out of breath, but this is what we have. Here's Paul's medication list. You guys don't need to see it. And we're going to add it. So we have everything set up. I have my folder ready, all our documentations, everything. And guess who's excited to go? Liz on. You excited to go? You excited to go? Oh, yeah. We have not gone out working in pretty much quite a while. We just don't go out as much. And whenever we do go out, it's to the office and back. So guys, some people think service dogs are perfect, or like I get in my comments, they're robots. That is not true, guys. I am honestly like on edge taking Orion out because he has such energy and lost a little bit of training, and there's no shame in that. All we have to do is be on top of him, be consistent in his training, and he'll get back to normal. Probably just a week back into it, he'll be like, all right, I'm back into the flow. I know what I can and cannot do.
Now, mind you, it's not that he is not trained. It's just, imagine, you've been at home every day for weeks on end. You're going to get lazy, you know, you're going to have to try to get back into the rhythm of things, and that's all it is. You know, once he sees that, you know, he has to be serious and actually working, he just, you know, does his own thing and he does everything right.
He gets back into it. He enjoys it.
He does, actually.
He's pacing because he knows we're changing, so he's like, we're going out! So we're on our way. I will not lie.
We're matching.
Oh, we are! We do have matching. I actually bought this shirt and he has a matching one, but it's not. This is not the actual matching one, is it?
No. Oh, sorry. My bad. I messed up.
But it's still cute. I am nervous. Even we still get anxious when we are about to meet a new doctor.
Yeah.
Because we have had bad experiences in the past. Doctors saying, only meeting us once saying, you know, the treatment that we were on, they didn't agree with, or we just didn't have the condition, such as Paul having Crohn's. And we had the doctor paperwork, all the records to back it up, and they're like, nah, you're fine. We had to fight for Paul to be able to see a GI.
Even though I've only been seeing one since I was 16.
Yeah, like Paul got very upset, and he was just like, it's ridiculous how you guys won't even give me a GI referral. Yeah. The last doctor we saw that we were new patients went horrible, so we kind of have a little stress, anxious, anxiety about it, and we just don't want to be brushed off, looked down on, in a sense. Like, we know what we're doing. We know our health the best. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. It doesn't matter on their education and what degree they have, because I've had many comments, people telling me, they're a doctor, they know more than you.
Ha! I wish.
If that's the case, then people who have much more education than anybody else should be leaders, should be demanding and, you know, ordering people around.
It's like, this is the thing about it. A doctor, great. He has a lot of education in the medical field, Tesla.
Dang it.
Yes, that's fine. He's a doctor. He has a lot of education in the medical field, but he doesn't know everything about everything. You know what I mean? Your lifestyle, you know, how you eat, how, you know, you feel, the doctor's never going to know. And it sounds bad. They only see you for a few minutes, and they have to kind of guess at what's going on.
Exactly.
So that's why you know yourself better. And some doctors are willing to really put in the time and try to listen and try to understand you. And some are not. They just go, what do you, I know what you have, don't worry about it, and just write something, there you go. Which is really frustrating.
We've had doctor's appointments that had lasted no more than 10 minutes because they just want us out. And we've had doctor's appointments that, my longest doctor appointment was like 5 hours. I got in the appointment at 1 and didn't leave until 5 o'clock.
Until they closed.
Until they closed. That's how intense the doctor was focused on me and my health. And I loved it. Like, it's great. It may be bothersome that it's taking so long, but it's great that they're willing to care for you and they consider your thoughts, your point of view, and yourself as well as your body. So guys, we're almost here and we're just, let's see what happens. And let's see what's their virus protocol. This is the first time we have gone to a doctor's appointment, other than my gyno, never mind, that we're both going into during this virus. So we have our protocol, we have our mask, we have our gloves, we're ready. So Paul just went inside, he gave him both our IDs and then our insurance card. Now he's coming back. Let's see how this turns out. Let's see what he says. Wait, now he's going the other way. What is he doing? We'll see. Oh, okay. Hello, sir.
Glove up, mask up, you have to go inside and fill out paperwork.
I thought you already filled it out.
No, that's for the gyno.
Well, let's go do this, guys. We're here in the doctor's office. We're about to see the doctor, so stay tuned, guys. I know it's been a while. We filled out everything. We have our gloves. We're making this happen. So far, the staff is amazing.
Very nice, and the protocol here is everything. Everyone's wearing masks, gloves, everything, and keeping distance. So honestly, we love it.
Yep.
Hi, Bubba. You're such a cutie. You're such a cutie. Look at you. We're about to check out.
We're out of our appointment, and
Got the mask on for too dang long.
like it was getting hard to breathe. The appointment was good. You know, it's 50-50. She didn't rub me the wrong way, but she didn't do anything to irk me either. So it's like, so let's talk about our appointment. Me and Paul had the appointment together.
I made it so it was back to back.
Yeah, so it was perfect.
Yep.
I'm trying to think where to start. She was very sweet. She said, honestly, with my health conditions and everything on that list, she needs me to come back and give her time to do research, pretty much. She's like, give me 2 weeks. Let me go crazy. Let me look into this and see what I can do.
Which, I'll tell you this right now. I actually commend that a doctor's willing to say, hey, I don't know much about this, but let me talk to my colleagues, let me do some research, and I'm going to find you a doctor that's going to help you.
Oh, I loved how, guys, some of you guys who have POTS out there, it may be hard to find a doctor to manage your POTS. And this doctor was like, oh, let's try a cardiologist. Guys, I've been to multiple cardiologists, and multiple cardiologists just tell me, yeah, we can't take you on, which is perfectly fine. It's understandable. So So I told her that, and she's like, you know what? I am gonna do a lot of research, and I will find you a POTS doctor. And I was like, okay. I was like, that's more than I've gotten anywhere else.
Yeah.
I haven't had a doctor willing to do research.
Most of them will just be like, just find one. We'll print you out a list of all the cardiologists in the area, and then you figure it out.
That's pretty much what I've always gotten. From there, we talked very lightly over my other conditions, but I felt like she just looked at some of the conditions and was like, you know what? We need to handle this in another appointment. That was something I didn't like. Certain doctors have like appointment times in a sense. How do I explain it?
So certain doctors will only talk about so many things in an appointment.
Yeah.
And, you know, for us, we don't have just one thing or two things. It's 5 to 6.
Yeah.
So
we should go to Walgreens to get the medication.
Oh yeah, we can drop it off right now. Good idea.
Yeah.
So what happens is that they'll be like, okay, so what are the 3 for this first visit? What are the 3 most important things we need to talk about? Perfect.
That's hard.
So let's tackle those first 3. You got to come back in 2 weeks, and then we'll continue the care per se then. Which it sucks. It's difficult because then we're kind of left in the air.
Yeah, I'm very left in the air right now. Tesla! It's not Tesla, dang it! My bad. Yeah.
I'm winning.
Dang it. It wasn't 4, was it?
I got 1, and that's not.
Oh, so you just counted 3, you just added 3 extra.
No. The rules were if you call 1, you either get punched 3 times, or you get just 3 knocked off your score. So that means you don't have any, so that means I get +3.
Guys, don't play this game. Anyway.
4 or 0, what up? I may actually win today.
So back to what I was saying.
I'm straight home after this, we're not going out again.
I like this doctor, but I have had doctors in the past that kind of gave me like a slot time. They asked me, do you want a 15-minute appointment, 30-minute appointment, or an hour appointment? And I asked them about that, and they're like, yeah, we don't do that. 15, done. And I'm like, 15 minutes? We're gonna have a couple more appointments then.
And it all comes back down to
moolah
and insurance, because the insurance, like some people don't know this, insurance pays by block. So a block is 15 minutes. So they'll be like, a patient is allotted so many blocks a week, so many blocks a day, and every insurance is different. So the doctor's office, they're like, I'm not going to see you for 45 minutes when I'm only getting paid for 15. See? So that's why they'd be like, 15 minutes, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah.
It's because they're not getting paid anymore once they leave. So that's the problem, is all comes down to money, and some doctors are willing to be like, listen, I don't care, I'm still gonna charge your insurance whatever the amount they'll pay me, and I'll see you for the 30-45 minutes because they want to truly help. So,
and those are the doctors you need to find
and hold on to.
Yes. So honestly, I'm still left in the air with my appointment. I have to come back, she has to do her research, and we'll figure it out. She even also said she was going to try to find someone who can handle my port care too, because I do get a lot of doctors look at me, look at my history, see my port, and they say I'm a complicated patient. They don't want to take me on, you know.
But that's where it ends. It's not be like, okay, let me see if I can help you or find you. They'll be like, I can't do it, sorry.
Yeah.
That's it, and they close the door and done. No.
It's more of like they blame it. They make me feel like it's my fault. Like, oh, you're difficult. We don't want to deal with you.
They make you feel bad.
They make you feel bad. In reality, the doctor should just say, hey, I am just not well-rounded.
I'm not equipped to handle this.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Instead of making the patient feel bad and make them feel like an alien.
Which it sounds bad. I love it when a doctor goes, or she did, like, hey, I don't know about this, but I'm going to research, I'm going to figure it out for you, and we'll come up with a solution. Because if not, what am I supposed to do? We're still trying to figure this out on our own, and it may not be the best, you know, so.
Now, pause appointment.
So the cool thing is they brought us back at the same time. They put us in the same patient room with the exam room, and we just sat there together. The nurse went over Janice's stuff first and mine. The doctor did the same thing. She was super nice.
They didn't have a problem with each of us in each other's appointments, like in certain doctor's office.
Or my pooch.
Oh, yeah.
So thankfully, they were super nice. Honestly, the staff was honestly very nice. They were very helpful, laughing, you know. It made it enjoyable.
They did.
Know? So, my appointment, I don't have that much of a history, obviously, but my history is for very long, so since I was 16 years old. And we got some refills on medications that I needed, which is basic medications, nothing crazy for my heartburn. Got that done. The doctor's like, that's perfect, and you know, explained to her my history, what I needed, and I got my 2 referrals instantaneously for GI and dermatology, which I've had before. And she's like, yeah, there's no problem there, whatever. Yeah. Now, another thing that I've noticed is that I'm starting to have a lot of high blood pressure. My grandmother on my dad's side and my dad have high blood pressure. My dad actually has been on high blood pressure meds since he was like 22 years old. And I've just been noticing I'm having a lot more high blood pressure. It's not super high, but it's like borderline where it's like you got to start figuring it out.
Today they took your pressure and said you were borderline already.
Yeah, mine today was like 136/99, so it is high. And yeah, and it's not, and people are gonna say in the comments, oh, it's because you're stressed, you're in the doctor's office. No, it's high at home and I'm laying in bed and just watching TV. So not a big deal, but the doctor said that first is going to be establish care, get my referrals done for what you need done right now.
Yes.
Heart, blood pressure and cardiac issue, she's like, you're gonna come back in 2 weeks. We're going to then do an EKG on you, see what we can do, figure out, and then from there, you know, have the reasoning to send you to a cardiologist to make sure that your insurance doesn't deny you flat out. So at least they're also preoccupied about that. Be like, if we send it to you, they're going to deny you.
Yeah.
So at least they're, you know, also helping us in that aspect. And I'm happy with that. It's perfectly fine.
And it plus gives us some time for you to send in literally all your records, your hospitalizations, everything, so they could be caught up with that.
Yeah, because I don't have like my hospital records when I was hospitalized most recently in January. So yeah, we'll figure that out. It gives us time, like Jenny said. So, and also for my GI stuff, that I don't have those records like on hand because I don't really go anywhere. So.
Yeah, we stay in our hospital system.
The hospital system, so they can just pull it right up and they fax over the request. They send it, done. You know, so yeah. So overall, I think the appointment was a success. It, you know, don't get me wrong, there were some things that were still lacking, but we are a million times better than our previous doctor's office.
Yes.
So that's the good thing. And we still don't know if this doctor is going to be the one for us forever or for this time being, but you know, we're off to a better start and it's not a big deal. She was very nice, she was kind to us, which is very important, bedside manner for me at least, and that she's actually willing to help.
Guys, even we're veterans, get nervous when we meet a doctor.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know if they're going to take us serious, if they're just going to brush us off. And you don't want to feel, you know, what's a good word? Demoralized?
Yeah, kind of.
Like, you don't want to feel put down, such as what we were just saying. Oh, well, there's something wrong with you. You're too difficult. That's being put down, guys. Why not lift the person up? Choose your words a little wisely sometimes and be like, you know what? I don't know what's going on, but you know what? I'm going to find somebody who will. That's great. I love it. We love it. Yeah. And it just shows a lot of care, compassion, and support, which during these times of health issues, you need. So guys, we hope this helped. You guys saw how nervous we got. I'm still sweating, but I'm doing fabulous and don't smell the greatest. Anyway.
Guys, again, you always hear every YouTuber say it. Please like, share, subscribe our videos. It really helps us out a lot to expand our channel so that we can help more and more people. If you are looking for other ways to help support our channel, we do have our Patreon below, which offers a lot of exclusive content on it. Behind the scenes look at the Raw Life family, things we do daily, as well as certain special vlogs that we put up. You get 48 hours access to it prior. Now, not daily vlogs, because we record this today and then we post it tomorrow. But when we do special vlogs and stuff like that, you guys do get it advanced. And also other things of one-on-one communications with us, if you guys are interested in that. If you have any questions, please comment or write to us.
Trust us, guys. There's a lot of stories we have not mentioned on these vlogs. So those Patreons do get an inside scoop and inside stories on us, which can be either crazy or funny. You never know. With the right, of course. So guys, we hope this was fun, educational. We love to keep spreading awareness, so help us do that by liking and subscribing. So guys, we hope you enjoyed us on this adventure today. And for now, adieu.